So it's 9:30 and Derek is just coming down. He's in shorts with short sleeve t-shirt on. It's 2 degrees Celsius. And I believe it is, let me just wait till the clock tells me. There is a clock, 39 Fahrenheit. You sure you're going to be warm enough?
It's beautiful.
It's all right for you, man, but I've got no fat on me. I'm just a skinny mini.
These are great weather.
Yeah, well, just be careful with the ice, because I noticed on the running over here, everything was frosted. But I was only cooling off then because I was stopped. But when I was running, I actually had to pull this down to keep it from getting too sweaty.
That's a good part. Right now, we can just go to the antenna.
To the what? To the antenna?
Yeah.
You don't want to do 5 miles today? Okay.
I want to start my training off slowly.
Well, see how you feel. You might be having so much fun.
In the cold.
In the cold, yeah. That you decide to keep going. Well, I'm glad you showed up. You know I would have gone anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slept in yesterday.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I didn't get to the phone in time, but I thought Norma was going to pick it up, but she didn't. She didn't recognize the name. We get a lot of those crank calls.
What?
Telemarketers, you know,
Oh, yeah.
that kind of thing. You were in Fort Lauderdale for the cruise, eh?
Yeah.
That's quite close to where Norman lives.
Yeah, well, one of our taxi drivers,
Yeah.
I saw a Lamborghini and I said, holy, there's a Lamborghini. And then the taxi driver says, oh, that's like, to us, that's like seeing a Ford.
Really?
Yeah, it's that common.
They must have a dealership down there. A Lamborghini dealership.
Because I guess the United States, they have, they can get things way cheaper.
Well, also there's a lot of very rich people in Florida.
Celebrities.
Celebrities, yeah, people who don't like winter. They move to Florida so they can stay warm all year round. And there's a lot of people from New York that move to Florida because they don't like the cold winters. So I'm going to be racing with Graham on Sunday, a week today, around 11 o'clock I think the race starts.
That's an 8K?
Yep. I'm going to be here again tomorrow with him. It'll be our last run together before the race.
No, I don't think I'm ready for that race.
Possibly not, no. I mean, you could run it for sure, but you probably won't be very happy with your result. You watch this guy on the bridge. It's very icy. I'm surprised there's so many cyclists out today.
If I go fast on that race, I'll just bail out.
Yeah. It's the sort of run that you have to pace yourself really well, because everybody's going to be so excited. It's going to be about 800 people. And people tend to get more excited the more people there are in a race. At the beginning, everybody feels like they're all going to win the race. Well, maybe not win the race, but they probably had a pretty restful holiday and gone off their training a little bit. That's what happens in the winter. A lot of people don't train as much. Because they say, oh, it's too cold or it's too rainy.
Oh, that'd be awesome for me.
Yeah. I don't mind. I mean, I can stay warm as long as I'm running. But you have to watch out for the wind chill. But today there's no wind. Absolutely none.
I thought you looked like a mummy when I saw you.
Yeah. Well, this neck warmer has served me very well for the last 7 or 8 winters. I used to wear it when I rode my scooter. You seem to be doing pretty well at the moment, Derek. I think it's because of the cold. It's easier for you to exercise when it's not hot. Just before you showed up, a Saanich police wagon went by. 2 guys in it, 2 cops. They gave me a funny look. Yeah. Everybody's on high alert. Anybody who looks a little strange, they give them the once over.
Oh, because you're looking like a mummy.
Yeah. The other thing was I'm holding this thing in my hand.
Oh.
They thought maybe it's my lightsaber. Did you see the new Star Wars movie yet?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's okay. I think
Was Harrison Ford in it?
I just don't think the person, J.J. Abrams, is very traditional. He doesn't do it traditional enough.
Not like George Lucas.
Yeah, George Lucas did it traditional.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's Disney and J.J. Abrams, it's not, it was surprisingly better than I thought.
Yeah, okay.
It was more traditional than I thought, but it's still...
They kept to the story.
Yeah.
They didn't.
But it's still not 100% traditional.
Well, it's kind of like with all the different James Bonds. You know, I like Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Because he was the first James Bond, and because he was the James Bond that I grew up with. But you probably grew up with Roger Moore.
Yeah, that's the one I liked.
A lot of people in England didn't like Roger Moore.
No?
No.
Well, people in America love Roger Moore.
Yeah, well,
That's funny.
there was a series called The Saint, and Roger Moore was in The Saint. And he was a bit of a dweeb, you know, not a very charismatic character. He was a bit of a, I don't know, strange. He's not a very good actor, that's the thing. Roger Moore is not a very good actor. He's got 1 or 2 roles he can play, and that's it.
I liked him as James Bond, but I didn't grow up with him. I grew up with Pierce Brosnan.
Really? Now that guy was pretty silly. He's riding his bike on the snow and ice with his helmet hanging from his handlebars. I mean, today is the one day he should put it on his head.
Also, I got some really wonderful news.
Good. What is it?
I know every time I get excited, I start speeding. I got a $75 gift card for Performance Lights.
Really?
Yeah.
How come? Did they pull your name out of a hat?
No, that was my Christmas gift from Jenny's.
Oh, I thought they gave it to you.
No.
Performance bikes.
And so, what I wanted done to it cost $165.
Wow.
So, Bev told him to
To go ahead and do it.
No, to make it cheaper, and
She asked for a discount.
well, no, just to make it cheaper, and so it was $63.
Right.
So 63 was fine,
Uh-huh.
and I still have credit. So I got a new mud guard on it, and not a new shifter because it would have cost $165.
Yeah.
Not shifter,
Brake lever.
grip.
Grip.
That's the time to choose.
All right. So tell me about your new job.
Well, no, anyways, I told him, so how much would it be if you put the grip shift on 165? I'm like, that's so, like, the other bike stores, they just get a compressor, right?
Yeah.
Well, what were you going to say?
I was going to ask you about your new job. How is it?
Oh, that's good. All I do is I press a button. That's all I do.
You work the garbage compactor?
Yeah. I just put the plastic bag in and I press a button.
So what do? You put, when they is it a refrigeration place?
Yeah.
Do they sell fridges?
No,
What do they?
they refrigerate your food for you.
Uh-huh. So you basically have to deal with all the packaging.
Oh, I just deal with plastic bags. They do that stuff
Do you work inside or outside?
inside. So it's nice and cool.
Well,
I was like, boy, I love this job. It's like a refrigerator.
yeah. Is it good money or what?
Yep, I get paid $2 more than on Canada.
You get $2 more per hour.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. You can see how the frost is beginning to melt where the sun is warming up the pavement. I should actually be resting a little bit this coming week because I want to give my best effort for Graham. I don't want to be tired for the race. But luckily the race is very, very flat. It's a flat course.
It's a flat course.
Yeah, so there's no big hills.
Oh, why am I doing that?
He's coming to pick me up around 9 o'clock, 9:30 I think. And then we're driving up. It's at the fairground, the Saanich Fairground.
No, I don't think I should do it. I've got to start training. Training first.
Yeah.
Gradually build my training.
Today we're going to do 5K together. To the antenna and back is 5K from the corner. I was hoping to do 8 with you, but
I thought you said it was 6.
no, I made a mistake. It's 2.5 each way. If you want to do 6, you have to go to the Burnside Bridge. Not the one with the painting underneath, but the one with the graffiti. That's 3. We'll do 5, okay. So that'll be the antenna. Yeah, a couple of times I was confused by the distance, but then I thought, oh, maybe it's just because I started the app from my house. But I seem to remember the day we did it, to the antenna, we were doing half an hour. Oh no, we set it for 5 kilometers. And when we got to the antenna, it said halfway to your goal. So Carlos came over on the 20th of December and he left on the 27th. So he was with us for about a week.
So how's everything going?
Fine, but he seems to be putting on more weight. They give him a lot of free food. He has 4 or 5 different cafeterias in his building where he can eat. They have one that just does pizza.
Oh, you probably go there.
Yeah. And they have one that just does salad. So
He won't go there.
well, he does actually. He goes to the salad one first, has a Caesar salad, and then he walks over to the pizza place and has a pizza, and then he walks over to the ice cream machine. They have a soft ice machine, and then he goes back to work.
Like a dream job.
It's like a dream job, yeah. It's like a cruise ship without the water. Just past where that cyclist is, that's where we'll make the turn. So how's Jenny?
She's good.
Did you spend the night over there?
No.
I guess they don't have any room for you now.
Well, they do. It's just, we're better if you just drive them back.
Yeah. There's the antenna. We're not quite level with it yet. Okay. You want to go a little bit further? Till right about here. Okay, so on this side we've got this spindly little tree, and that's the finishing line. Ooh, it's colder this way.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Well, I wondered why I was feeling warmer going the other way, but that's because the breeze was behind us. It didn't feel like
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
the difference. Yeah. Hi. They look very serious, don't they? I think the first guy was Bruce Deacon. You know him?
No.
He is a Canadian Olympian.
Well, they're good at good pace, too.
Yeah,
They're good,
good cadence.
yeah. You're not going too fast.
Nope. But they're still moving a lot quicker than we are.
Okay.
It all boils down to efficiency.
Well, I think they're going to racing pace.
Probably. They might well be training for the 8K. Well, hopefully I'll have enough with this slightly shorter run to give me what I need for the week. I'd like to finish with about 9.5 hours this week. And next week I'll let it drop below that because I'll be racing on Sunday. Because it makes quite a difference to our time. If I'm tired, we don't run nearly as fast. And the trouble with Graham is he always hopes to do a lot better than he really can. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
He has very high expectations. He thinks, oh, no problem, we'll do 5.5 minute kilometers, 5/8, 40, 45. Let's say 45 will be our target time. I think it's closer going to be 48. 6/8 of 48. Because unfortunately, a lot of the people that used to train with him have been dropping out. They've been saying things like, oh, it's too rainy, or it's too dark, or it's too late. Well, I said to him, just tell him you're blind. It doesn't matter to you if it's dark. Do you want to walk the section of the bridge?
No.
You're going to run?
Yeah.
It's like I was saying to you, if you train only twice a week, you don't really get anywhere. You've got to train 3 or 4 times.
So you might as well go up this hill.
Yeah, but he's always puffing and panting.
Who is me?
Graham, on this hill. So we always walk from the bollards down there to the top.
But how many days does he train?
Well, he trains about twice a week with me, but the other people are letting him down. You know, Endor eats her food out in Zaren's room.
Really?
Yep. We have a little section, like a kitchenette, like your place. And we put her bowls down there.
Oh, down in the basement?
Yeah. But the trouble with her, with Endor, is that she can go in through his door, but when she leaves, she just leaves the door wide open. So he's freezing down there because the cat, every time she leaves the door wide open.
Ooh.
The crooks. So we got just over a kilometer to go. So what I did was I fixed up a special way of closing the door automatically.
You did all the spring?
No, she wouldn't be able to open it then.
Oh yeah, no. She'd be able to, no. Because it'd be too much pressure.
Too much back pressure, yeah. What I did was I filled up a plastic water bottle with a bit of water in it, and then I hung a string from behind the door so that the bottle would be just touching the door when the door was closed. And she could pull it open, sneak through, and then the weight of the string closes the door.
That's a good invention.
It is, yeah. I should patent it. The patented cat door closer. But because he's in the basement, if you leave the door open, all the heat goes right out of his room. And if he closes the door completely, if he slams it shut, then she can't get in. And then she starts scratching and making noises at the door. Because she has her dry food there as well. She normally eats her wet food.
Did you see any bad falls?
Not today, no. Yesterday I saw two cyclists slip over on the wooden bridge.
At the same time?
Well, close, pretty close. You know the one where the statue is?
Yeah.
That bridge. The big one. I think what it was is because there's a slight turn on the bridge.
Yeah.
If it was dead straight, they probably wouldn't slip because they had to turn.
Yeah. Or the wood's not even.
Yeah, that too.
But no, I meant the wood has an even curve.
Yeah. It also holds the moisture, so when it gets cold, it freezes up. But they do have warnings. They say the surface could be slippery when wet or something. Come on, Derek. You're beginning to fall behind. Or maybe I'm speeding up.
Maybe, I don't know.
Did you want to go all the way back to the bottle bank, or did you want to turn off at Saanich Road?
Oh, keep going. No.
No, for you.
What?
Because going back to your house is probably quicker to go at Saanich Road and then go up the hill from the other side.
I'll just stop at the bottle.
Yep, alright.
That's 5k, right?
That'll be 5k, yep.
What do you mean, Saanich Road?
The first crossing that we get to here.
Oh, no.
I mean, you'd still continue running, but you'd be on your own.
Oh, no.
Hi. See, all these puddles are iced up. It's funny, the ducks and the geese on the Blenkinsop lake, they couldn't land on the water because it was solid ice. If they had landed, they would have skied across it.
Yeah, like a coon.
Yeah, that would have been funny to watch. You could have made it into one of those America's funniest videos.
Yeah.
All these ducks skidding across the ice, crashing into each other. Well, in about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to Spain.
How many times have you been now?
I go every year. I have to. My mother's very old. I want to see her before she dies. I'd feel really bad if I didn't go one year, and that would be the year that she died. Mind you, when she does die, I'll have to go back anyway for the funeral. So, one year I might end up going twice. I can hear your feet.
What?
I can hear your feet. You can actually tell the difference by the sound of the frost. You can hear it crunching.
So, just frost.
Yeah.
We will get snow.
No, there's no clouds. But if this had melted and then refrozen as ice, you wouldn't be able to run on here. There'd be no traction at all.
Probably won't snow.
No, it's going to get milder soon. They're talking about the rain will come back in next week. But you know the clock on the corner of Mackenzie and Quadra, it was saying 2 degrees. Celsius.
Oh, really? By Dairy Queen?
Yep. Which is 39 Fahrenheit for the Americans. And you got there a couple of minutes early. You were excited to see me.
Well, yeah, in the cold.
Yeah. Just don't cool off too much when you're going up the hill. If you start walking very slowly, you'll probably get cold.
Do you get cold?
Well, if you stop running and you're all sweated up, you'll start to feel the cold. At least I do. I've been running just over an hour now. And I've been running about half an hour with you. So that means that my recording is about 32 minutes so far.
Was it Sandy the time I beat Jeff on the race? What did Sandy say?
When?
Oh, that time we were...
Oh, when we ran in the dark?
Yeah.
I don't remember what she said.
She probably said, oh, he beats everybody. When it's a sprint, though.
Yeah.
Not when it's a pace, though.
But what reminded you of that? Was it this bridge?
No, I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then I ran out of gas.
Yeah.
And then you had to come find me. Or, yeah.
Well, I was tailing off behind because I knew I couldn't keep up with you guys. Lindsay.
Oh, yeah, and then I...
Lindsay and me.
Yeah, and then I got tired, and then I found you.
That's right. You were sprinting with Jeff, and you took a major lead.
Yeah.
And then you both stopped sprinting, and we jogged up behind you. The old tortoise and the hare. Well, thank you for running with me today, Derek. You made the time go by quickly.
Did you want to fight tomorrow?
Well, as I said, I'm running with Graham here tomorrow at noon.
I'll bike tomorrow.
Well, if it's not frosty.
Well, you can bike with me on Tuesday.
What, you mean going into work?
Yeah.
Well, it depends if it's frosty or not. I wouldn't recommend biking if it's like this. You don't want to fall. See all these swervy patterns? It looks like somebody had a bit of trouble there.
You probably have to slow down. This one, it's not so slippery.
Yeah, but you see, this section's completely dry. Obviously, this area didn't get any frost.
The trees. The trees.
Yep. They stop the moisture from getting down. Maybe this guy just fell. We'll ask him if he's okay. Did you slip?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe you'd fallen. It's pretty bad conditions for cycling, eh?
Oh, it's dangerous. Yeah, you gotta go slow. Even you, watch out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya. That guy sounded like he was from Quebec. Sounded like a Quebecer. You see where the shadow of the house here? There's frost where the shadow is. Even here. Even here. That's interesting. All right, Derek. Well done.
I also went to the gym yesterday.
Yep. I'm going to start going to the gym a little more often.
Cool.
I need to work on my leg strength.
So that's two days training.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I have to do something with training.
Well, when you come back from work tomorrow, we could maybe go for a run together. Or we could go for a bike ride after work.
What do you mean bike ride?
Well, you know, we could go out to see the pigs maybe. I don't know. It depends on the frost. I'll see you anyway. Bye-bye, Derek. Okay, so we didn't run 8, we ran 5. So that's probably enough for him for the first run with me since, I don't know when, since before his cruise. So I'm going to call this one the short episode and pretty much leave it as is. So this is the Running Jackal signing off for Sunday. Bye bye.